Oxford Discover, Student Book 3, Unit 18, The Fantastic Undersea Life. Get ready. Verse A. Listen and read the verse. Listen again and say the words. Goggles, kelp, penguin, squid, otter, coral, humpback whale, dolphin, leafy sea dragon, octopus. Goggles means protective eyewear set, whereas kelp refers to the seaweeds found underwater. Penguins are semi-aquatic birds, whereas squid is the fish having a soft body to prey other animals with its tentacles. Whereas otter is a carnivorous sea mammal. Corals are the rocky material found under the sea. Leafy sea dragon is a kind of fish found underwater. Today we are going to read a new lesson named The Fantastic Undersea Life of Jacques Cousteau. And the first thing I'd like you to do is to talk about the pictures. Picture 1 is this. What do you see here? Describe the man. What do you feel about the man? What do you think who he is? Might be he would be Jacques Cousteau. Jacques Cousteau is basically fond of diving. He was more interested in undersea life. Picture 2 is about a diving cylinder or diving gas cylinder, and it is used to help in breathing. Picture 3. What do you see here? We discussed it. These are the rocky material, and the rocky material are called corals, and this man is a diving man, a man who dives under the sea to see and observe the marine life. What he has put on his eyes? Goggles. He put onto his eyes goggles, and he is called a diver. Next picture. Which animals do you see here? We called it whale. Whale. Now guess about this man. You have seen this man in the picture 1 as well. He is in the costume of diving. Might be a diver. The fantastic undersea life of Jacques Cousteau. Jacques Cousteau loved the sea. He spent his whole life exploring it. He wanted to share beauty with the world. Growing up in France, little Jack was sick and weak. Doctors encouraged him to swim to build his strength. He discovered that he loved the water. So first paragraph is about Jacques Cousteau. Jacques Cousteau was fond of seawater life. He was more interested in seeing and observing the seawater. But he was sick and ill. He has some problem in his skeleton. It was the doctor's advice to swim to build his strength. A friend gave him a pair of goggles so that he could see underwater. Those goggles changed his life forever. Sometimes we are lucky enough to know that our lives have been changed. It happened to me that summer's day when my eyes opened to the world beneath the surface of the sea. In the second paragraph, one important thing has been discussed it about goggles. When he wears the goggles, the world has been changed to him. He would be able to see the life under the sea, and it was a wonder, a surprise for him. Cousteau wanted to stay underwater longer to see even more. The diving suits of his day were heavy and big. They did not allow much freedom of movement, and an air hose tethered to the diver boat. Cousteau and his friend Emily Gagnon created a breathing device they called the aqua lung. It was the first machine that would allow the diver to breathe underwater for a long time. I flew without wings. Now Cousteau was free to explore. A silent world opened up to him. Cousteau bought a boat and turned it into a research lab and film studio. He sailed all over the world. What is a scientist after all? It is a curious man who looking through a keyhole of nature, trying to know what's going on. Cousteau explored the freezing water of Antarctica and found them filled with penguins, humpback whales, and squid. Jacques Cousteau was the world's king of the ocean. He produced 50 books, two encyclopedias, and dozens of documentary films. His TV series, The Undersea World of Jacques Cousteau, brought whales, octopuses, otters, and dolphins right into the people's living room. Now, over here, we are studying the Jacques Cousteau life. He spent his whole life in discovering the sea animals, and for this purpose, he wrote books and he researched on them and he displayed many of the documentaries. While exploring off the coast of the Australia, Cousteau and his crew saw coral reefs, kelp forest, and sponge gardens. They create face to face with the leafy sea dragon. Cousteau created the Cousteau Society. This group teaches people about ocean life and protecting our sea. We protect what we love. Jacques Cousteau loved the sea. He shared his beauty with the world so that everyone could love and care for it too. Do you like Jacques Cousteau's story? Do you like to swim and discover the world of Jacques Cousteau? When two nouns are combined together to make a single word, we call them compound noun. Like sea fish. Like class, work. Like seaweed. Like seagull. Clownfish, seagull, swordfish, seafloor, sandcastles, shipwreck.